context of the showings of this week, it's not about audience. I mean, audience is welcome to join, but as you had one day to explore a task, it's really more about showing what you explored, what you experimented on, and discuss on that. So also the questions that come up from that are more to lead deeper into that exploration and to give you something for to build on the next days.
I felt like I had, for the first time, I saw the piece with the lights, and I felt that they needed a little bit more time in between the changes.
While we're still on the first performance, I think also what was important within that moment that we're given to give feedback, it's really to instill the confidence in us, amongst ourselves with the performers. Having performed it the first time, it had to do more with the feeling inside the motion. And we only realized that we had the second chance, we can do it even better. Yeah, so it was all about morality as well.
I think for me, the first time we did with the music, for me it was basically a run through, in the theater, as we have rehearsed before. And what I got from him playing and us dancing, I found the relationship within the music and the dancers. It was more like we were communicating in other ways, and whereby there were moments of silence. It was in a very small space, whereby even if you try to make noise, there is no echo, but where there were pauses, the music was there to echo the movements that we doing before. So I felt that the relationship between the music and the dancers, it was very strong.
Andre's light, I would have liked to have bring it down a little bit more. It's strange, I think with his voice he was very present, and then with his physical presence, at times I felt it was too strong for me as the lighting designer. I would have really brought it down a lot more, so he would have just, it was really weird trying to compensate for bodies and light, but it's a thing to think about now, and I think that would have been an interesting change, just to drop that light quite a lot lower.
I also felt very strong Andre's presence, and I often felt myself looking at him and not at the dancer. Plus the light was so clear with Andre, and I mean I enjoyed the concept that you introduced with the light on the dancer.
I mean, personally, when I saw the piece in the studio, I basically, ignored the sound of Andre and literally looked at the dance itself. I knew the sound was there, yes, and then it made much more sense to me to look at the dance, which was much more stronger. Whereas here, for me, I lost the dance completely. I couldn't see anything. I was much more concentrated on Andrea.
I think the first time I tried really not to focus on the work and just to play along with it somehow. I don't know what I was doing really. And then the second time, I think I kind of cheated, and I just peeked every now and again, Thanks, to be honest.
For some reason, I felt the first one worked for me, even though I was tense. I don't know why, but it worked for me. Yeah, but the second one, it felt a bit comfortable a bit, because I knew where I was going. I seen the lights and we discussed the music, which one comes first, the lights or the music. So I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah.
yes, it was less comfortable, like for you. But I think that if we are too comfortable, we lose kind of, I don't know, yeah. I don't know. It's what I will keep from today, from this day. It's
a lab. We're experimenting. For me, the first one, it was nice. I enjoyed the first one, and I've decided, you know what, I'm not going to change anything. It's good, just do that. But my concern, it was the timing of the music when it started. But seeing the second one, I preferred the first one. Yeah. But it was nice. Good.
I think Tembi was a bit faster with tonight, so they had a bit. It was hard for them to follow. With
well, when we were rehearsing, we made it to a point where the other performance could really work very synchronized. But I think, as we all know, when we go on stage, there's this energy that then we have even more energy and it changes a little bit.
Okay, we're coming from the outside and we're coming inside. It's another space now, it's a different place. And then within this space, what can I create within this space that would make it different with this black space? The first thing that came to my mind is, how does it look like in the space? Like in the space, in the sky, like space. And then, when I saw the performance on the stage, I was like, okay, let me take them to the space and then bring them back.
I've been working with my computer the last few days, but I'm actually used to working with live musicians. So I was wondering, I was missing it somehow, and I thought, why not try something different today? Why not use the most talented people that we have here, which is the dancers?
Mama